superhero, it's not about powers, it's about the courage to keep moving, even when it's tough, to stay strong, even when the world tells you to stop.
Hey guys, in this video I will guide you through how you can create a character, animate it, and basically to make the cartoon. We're going to do it with just the free tools like CapCut and other AI tools that I'm going to show you. So let's get started and start the show. All right, so the first step is going to be to create the scenario or the script. I've been using these kind of prompts in the chat GPT and I've used the free version. So with this one, I was trying to create the cartoon with one hero, which is going to be just for 30 seconds. And it's going to be saying something motivational like, who is a hero? Who is a superhero? Me? No, it's you. Okay, so you can play around with this art and kind of create a script based on your own thinking. Okay, so once the script has been generated, we just copy that. And the next step is to use this script and create the audio. You can either uh, record your own voice, but in our case, we will use just the AI technology and we will use the website or the service that is called the text to speech open AI. And they have a website named ttsopenai.com. And once you are here, you can play around, check different kind of voices. And the first thing that you have to do, you just need to insert the input text. And as you can see here, you can play around with different voices, and they have a filter option, so you can choose whether like it's supposed to be male or female, age, accent, and etc. So in my case, I wanted to go with the female one with the old voice and the accent, classically the American. Let's see which kind of voices they have.
Text to speech. OpenAI is a technology that converts text into speech.
Text to speech. OpenAI is a technology that converts text.
Text to speech. OpenAI is a technology that converts text into speech based on.
All right. In my case, I like the Matthew because it's quite deep. And I think for a motivational video, it's going to be quite cool to use. So what we have to do, we need to specify Matthew. Then we can play around with the speed, but let's leave it as 1. And then we just hit create speech. So once the speech has been created, you can see that it shows you the file. And either you can play it out here, or we can go to the history. Okay, so I have generated few files, and all the generated files are going to be stored in the history. Let's go with this one.
A hero? Is it me? No, it's you. You're the one who about the courage to keep moving.
Okay, not so bad, but at the same time, like in case if we hear the voice,
even when it's tough, to stay strong.
I think it can be a little bit enhanced. That's why we just need to load that. And once we have loaded the file, we can open that here. And let's just store it for a while. Another tool that we're going to use, we need to enhance our speech. And for this purpose, we're going to use another tool that is called free TTS. And in order to access that, you need to go to the domain freetts.com. And it works quite simple. So you just need to hit the upload the file. And we're going to hit the one that we have just created and hit open and start the processing. All right, so our audio file has been processed, and that's the original one, and that's the enhanced. Let's listen for the original one just for a few seconds and compare to enhanced.
A hero? Is it me? No, it's you.
And the enhanced one.
A hero? Is it me? No, it's you.
In my point of view, the enhanced one is much better. That's why we're just going to load this one. And let's open this. And so that's our file. And we have it. So the next step is basically to start to create the cartoon. In order to do that, we're going to go to the next website, which is the Adobe. And the Adobe Express, it started to have a feature that you can create the animated videos just in minutes, and it's absolutely free, so you don't need like to pay for that. And in order to do that, you just need to hit the create now, and then you will get to this kind of page where you can choose the character that you want. So it could be the Raymond, the Park, the JD, and you can play around with different kind of categories, whether it's like a sports section and etc. But in our case, we're going to create the superhero cartoon, right? So we will go with the Bionic Kid, which is this one. Also, to mention, you can play around with different kind of backgrounds to choose that you want to have for your cartoon. But due to the thing that we're going to use different kind of backgrounds, we just need to have the green background, which we're going to of course to remove in the CapCut. So in order to create the cartoon and to animate this picture, we have to either to record the voice of by ourselves, or we can hit the browse feature, the browse button, and just to choose the file that we have generated previously with you. So we hit this and the processing started. Just in 1 minute it has generated the file, so let's see how it looks.
A hero? Is it me? No, it's you. You're the one who gets up.
Okay, that's quite super cool. So basically we have a character that's moving and it's using our voice. So let's just hit download and get the file. So as we have loaded our character, the next step is to find out the backgrounds that we're going to use for our movie cartoon. And for this one, I'm going to use the service that it called Backtz. Sorry. So here you have an options either to search for different kind of images, photos, PNGs, vectors, and videos. And in our case, we will use videos, of course. And in case if you're going to use this service and you want to use it absolutely for free, so don't forget to hit the filter, which is the free license, so you don't need to pay for the content. And I have prepared the search prompts for that. And the first one, we're going to go with this one and trying to find the landscape. And this is the landscape that we're going to use first. So just let's load it. The file number 2, we should consider like some kind of a lightning that we're going to have, right? Because we're going to make a video about something powerful. So I like it also with the landscape. So let's go with this one. And the final file that we're going to use is the also like kind of something with the sunset. I don't know, I like just the sun. Maybe you can play with this kind of different kind of videos and prompts that you're going to put into the search bar. But that's the one that I see is gonna be good for the end of the video. All right, so right now we all set, and right now I'm in CapCut, the one that I have downloaded on desktop. You can use it in the browser, but it's quite glitchy, so I don't recommend this. So load it on your PC. So once you are in CapCut, the thing what you have to do, we need to import all the files that we have generated with you with the AI and the previous services. The second thing, we're just going to work with our character, so we just need to put it on the timeline. And as you can see, we wanted to make the video like 30 seconds, and roughly right now it's like 33. So we just hit this, go to this section where we have video, audio, and speed, and we are targeting speed. And we increase it, the speed of it. So it's roughly gonna be like 30 seconds right now, as you can see. And here I also have the audio effects, but don't pay attention to it right now. That's going to be, we're going to work with this a little bit later. So once we have our character, the next step would be to remove the background. In order to do that, we go for video section, and here we have the cut out. Then hit the checkbox choose the color picker and choose our color, and then put the strength on 7. And this way we basically removed our background, so we can do with our character, move it somewhere, and character is not an obstacle anymore for us. The second thing what we're going to do is to add the background to our character. So in order to do that, you just need to put it here, but then put the character on top that is going to be on top of the background. And we're going to do complete the step with adding the backgrounds for all the sections. All right, so all the backgrounds are at place, but of course we need to correct the timeline for that. And at the same time, as you can see right now, our character is standing at one place. So it would be good in case if we can change the sections or the sizes where our character is standing. And I have prepared the logical time frames for that. So I will just use it. But the main idea that, for instance, we need to make one split, and I'll show you what the split is on second number 4. So what's happening? I'm going to hit split, and it will mean that right now these two sections are splitted. So for example, if we take our hero on the first line right here, we can change the size of it, and let's say that we would like to appear him here at the whole beginning. But then if we move the timeline and we can see the next split, we can see that the hero is changing the position. So I'm going to use the logic that I have already prepared and make the splits for it. The next step is going to be to correct the sizes of our hero and also to play around a little bit with the background. So let's take the first background, and as you can see, it's not in the frame. So let's just make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so we have corrected all the backgrounds and we have already made the first splits. Then let's see where the hero is going to stand in the next section. And here on this line, it would be good like in case if the thunder is going to appear. So we can limit our background for the first part like this. Then take the thunder part. Once thunder part is going to appear, we can take our hero and just to show the face. In order to do that, we go to the crop function, we activate that, and we crop our hero and just using the head and hit confirm, and now it's just only the face. So the timeline is going to go like this, that he's standing with the sky, now we're getting a thunder, and our hero is appearing. So that's section will look like this. Okay, this part is done. And then we need to work with the final background. We also squeeze it till the end. And we're going to have two sections in here. As you can see, here is sun, so it would be good in case if we're going to take our character and he will stand like this next to the sun. In my point of view, it looks like fancy. And finally, when it's going to be the final moment of the movie, I would assume for video interaction, it would be also good to use the face. So let's make the crop again. Okay, so the visual part is quite ready. So we have added the background, we have moved our character, and the only thing left is the audio effects. And I'll show you just quickly how to add this. However, I have already added this into this section, but if you want to add the audio, you just go to the audio section and you can see here you can have like a music, the sound effects. So for instance, in case if you go for the sound effects, you just write in which kind of effect you want to find and then hit search and it will give you the suggestions. So you can play around with this. But if we go back to our project, I'll show you just one section where it really makes sense to edit and how the picture is changing. For example, like in case if we go to the thunder part, that's how it without the sounds.
And keeps going. A superhero, it's not about
And then if you go and we go into unmute that, you just add kind of a thunder sound in here in this section, and it's really changing the picture.
and keeps going. A superhero, it's not about power.
So basically, in this case, I have added like a wind effects that at the whole beginning, then like a bird sounds. Once we talk about like that the person is waking up during the morning time and having the challenge. Then once we talk about the power, we get the thunder effects, and then we have birds, and some at the end, once we talk that you are the superhero, we put the victory sounds. And at the end of the day, this is the video that we have.
A hero? Is it me? No, it's you. You're the one who gets up every day, faces the challenges, the doubts, and keeps going. A superhero, it's not about powers, it's about the courage to keep moving, even when it's tough, to stay strong, even when the world tells you to stop. You don't need a cape to fly because you've got the strength inside. So who's the real hero? It's always been you.